The RBA has released the minutes of their meeting held on the 6th of August, and as we know, they decided to drop the cash rate a further 25 basis points to 2.5%. Now, the minutes that are released is always an interesting read, trying to capture the mood of what the board is feeling at the time. But one thing's for sure, it looks as though they're going to sit on their hands and not move for the next couple of months. Let's just take a look at some of these comments from the RBA. Members agree that the bank should neither close off the possibility of reducing rates further, nor signal an imminent intention to reduce rates. Then they go on to say this: the board would continue to examine the data over the months ahead to judge whether policy was appropriately configured. So as you can see, it's as plain and simple as the RBA can put it. We shouldn't really be expecting any interest rate movements over the next couple of months. However, if we do see any movements, it's more likely to be on that first Tuesday in November, of course, being Melbourne Cup Day. And there's a long history of interest rate movements on Melbourne Cup Day. However, let's just have a look at what the wholesale markets are saying. The wholesale variable rate currently sits at 2.58%, the 1 year fixed at 2.52%, the 3 year fixed at 3.08%, and the 5 year fixed at 3.65%. So as you can see from that variable wholesale rate and the 1 year fixed rate, both of those rates are currently higher than the current cash rate. Now, we haven't seen that in a long time, so it may suggest that the wholesale markets are predicting that that could be the end of the downward trend in interest rates. But the fixed rate market, it's very competitive out there in the moment, in particular the 3 year fixed rate market. But it's important to go out and do your homework. Now, there are a couple of examples. People always tend to look at the interest rate. The most important thing is to look at the comparison rate. Now, what does that mean? That means it's all the fees and charges included in that loan, and it gives you your true rate of interest. Here are a couple of examples. Newcastle Permanent has a 3 year fixed rate at 4.79%, but the true rate, when you include all the fees and charges, it actually comes in at 5.56%. Members Equity, or ME Bank, they also have a fixed rate at 4.79%, and their comparison rate comes in at 5.83%. So as you can see, don't be led by the advertised rate. Do some homework and save yourself some dollars. I'm Iggy Damiani, and I'll see you next week.